I'm Brittany Lewis with Forbes Breaking News. Senator Tommy Tuberville questioned FDA Commissioner Robert Califf during a Senate Health Committee hearing last week. The hearing focused on the continued baby formula shortage crisis the U.S. is currently facing. Republicans and Democrats alike have been taking the FDA Commissioner to task over the crisis. The Alabama Republican asked how many people at the FDA were fired over the shortage. Califf responded that, quote, "Firing is not necessarily the solution to a problem like this." Listen in for the full exchange.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Califf, for being here today.
It's Califf, by the way.
Califf. My name gets mispronounced.
I understand.
Yeah. 18,000 staff members. How many of those? Many of those are back working full time, not from home. Do you know? Have a clue?
Wait, well, let's distinguish. They're all working full time.
But back in the office. Do you know?
I don't know the exact percent, but it's not a large percentage.
It's not a large, or it is large? Okay.
Not a large percentage.
I'm just asking. You know, a lot of people are starting to work from home. Out of these 18,000 staff members, how many of these employees that you have been relieved of duty because of this? 18,000. Somebody's got to be fired, right? I've
been involved in running a lot of successful organizations. Firing is not necessarily the solution to a problem like this. Correcting errors is
Dr. K, people have died from this. People have died from this. Kids have died.
Kids have definitely died, but I don't believe there's a direct link between the plant and the sickness of these infants. It's been proven.
So everybody in your office has done 100% right. They've been 100%.
Absolutely not, and we're clear in the report that that's not the case, and that we are doing a review and putting systems in place and also reviewing individual decisions.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Last week you suggested the shortage would be over within a few days. Yesterday you said it might be weeks. Where are we at today with that?
As I just reviewed with Senator Hassan, it's going to be gradual improvement up to probably somewhere around 2 months before the shelves are replete again.
2 months. So you're in damage control here. What is the FDA going to do to store public confidence in this? Number one, in the safety, and then the availability of the formula in the days ahead?
Well, I think one of the main lessons of the pandemic was cyclical shortages is the only thing that will restore confidence is having adequate formula on the shelves. We're fully aware of that. The safety, we're not letting unsafe products on the market.
I understand that, but how do we get that out to the consumer? People that buy this.
Constant communication. We're going to have to constantly communicate about it.
Do you have a marketing department in the FDA? I mean, is there anything that consists of that?
We have a very hardworking external relations group and communications group.
Yeah. Who is your direct person under you that's overseeing this? The number one person you call every morning and say, hey, what's going on? What do we need to do? Where are we at?
It's actually twice a day. The person who's heading up the incident management group is Frank Yanis, who used to work at Walmart and is an authority in the supply chain area. The person running the center is Susan Main. We all meet together along with our teams twice a day to review what's happening and make sure we've got working orders for the day and also for the evening.
So the team of how many working on this one specific that you directly work with? Dozens. Y'all work and you meet every day, talk about it 2 or 3 times a day?
Yes, okay. Each one has if you just take the specialty metabolic formula that we discussed, this might be an infant with a hepatology problem where you got to have a liver specialist, a nutritionist, and a regulatory expert to make sure the infant gets the right formula. So it's a lot of people.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.